you learn, some days you just survive. But every morning, you get another page. Boom, bap, that's life. Sometimes you laugh, sometimes you cry. Sometimes you lose somebody and don't know why. Sometimes the road gets dark, but you still gotta try. Sometimes all you can do is keep yourself alive. That's life. Every scar got a story to tell. Every fallen soldier knew the struggle too well. I came from the bottom with my eyes on the sky, still searching for them all while I'm living the night. I woke up one morning with a letter on the floor, another unpaid notice sliding underneath the door. Mama read the paper, then she folded it twice, put it underneath the table like she already knew the price. She looked at me and said, don't worry about things, but I could see the stress underneath everything. Her hands were tired from years of working hard, yet she still found a smile when life dealt bad cards. My father wasn't perfect, but he taught me respect. Said a man gets judged by the choices he makes. He told me money comes and money disappears, but your character follows you for all your years. I didn't understand it when I was 17. I thought having cash was the meaning of being free. I watched street brothers rolling in expensive cars, thinking every shining chain could take them past the scars. One had a house, another had a crew, another had a reputation everybody knew. But late one night I saw him sitting alone, staring at his phone in a darkened home. He had everything people wanted outside, yet something in his face told another side. He whispered, young blood, don't confuse being fed with having somebody who will still be here. That sentence stayed with me throughout the years, because real life ain't measured by applause or cheers. It's measured by the people who remain when you fall, by who picks up the phone when you need that call. I went back home and opened my notebook, wrote about every place and every face I knew. Life became the subject, struggle became the pen, and every broken chapter became another lesson. That's life. Sometimes you laugh, sometimes you cry. Sometimes you lose somebody and don't know why. Sometimes the road gets dark, but you still gotta try. Sometimes all you can do is keep yourself alive. That's life. Every scar got a story to tell. Every fallen soldier knew the struggle too well. I came from the bottom with my eyes on the sky, still searching for tomorrow while I'm living the night. Years pass quickly, people change with the weather. Some friends stayed close, some disappeared forever. One brother got locked up chasing fast cash, another left town after watching his family collapse. One became a father, started raising a son, said he wanted his child to have a different run. He worked every morning, came home every night, trying to get that little boy a future more bright. Another friend couldn't escape his old ways, kept chasing yesterday through his younger days. He had chances to change, but fear held tight. Sometimes knowing the road doesn't mean you choose right. I learned that life isn't simple or clean. People can be good while making bad decisions. A desperate man can make a desperate mistake, then spend half his life wondering what he could remake. The basement became my classroom after dark, where I studied every failure, every broken part. Dusty guitar humming underneath the snare, trumpet crying softly like somebody's prayer. I wrote about mothers watching children grow, about fathers wondering where the years go, about friends sitting quietly at funeral halls, trying to understand why somebody falls. I wrote about love that slowly disappeared, about childhood dreams that became buried fears, about empty chairs at the dinner table, about surviving when your heart wasn't stable. The streets taught me never trust every smile, but life taught me patience after a while. Being gangster ain't about acting cold, it's knowing what matters when you're growing old. Because eventually the cars lose they shine, the jewelry gets sold and the clocks keep time. The neighborhood changes, the young become gray, and all you really have is what you did yesterday. So I kept my word and protected my name, not for reputation, but because principles remain when everything else disappears from view. Your choices are the only things following you. That's life. Sometimes you laugh, sometimes you cry. Sometimes you lose somebody and don't know why. Sometimes the road gets dark, but you still gotta try. Sometimes all you can do is keep yourself alive. That's life. Every scar got a story to tell. Every fallen soldier knew the struggle too well. I came from the bottom with my eyes on the sky, still searching for tomorrow while I'm living the night. Rain falling hard on the pavement, neon signs reflecting in the puddles. Everybody running somewhere. I was running from becoming another statistic. Rain on the pavement, pain in my chest. Came from the bottom, still gave my best. Cold nights taught me how to stay awake. Hard times showed me how much I could take. Street lights flicker while the city moves. Everybody got something they gotta prove. I walked through storms with my head held high. Built my future underneath the darker sky. Rain started falling around 10:30. I was standing outside with my oldest friend. His name was Malik, 22 years old. Heart full of dreams, but the streets felt cold. He told me his mother needed money for rent. His little sister's school shoes were getting bent. He had a job, but the paycheck was small, and the landlord kept calling every time he called. Across the street, a black car rolled slow, windows tinted, headlights low. Two men inside with expensive clothes, looking like they knew exactly where money goes. Malik looked over, then looked away. Said that's temptation trying to ruin my day. He knew the difference between quick and right, even when survival made wrong look right. We walked through rain toward the train station, talking about dreams and our situation. He wanted a house where his mother could rest, wanted his sister to have the best. I wanted a studio, speakers on the wall, a place where the music could tell it all. We both came from families struggling to breathe, but neither one wanted the street to deceive. The rain kept falling, washing the street, while our old sneakers dragged through the concrete. That night became something I never forgot, because sometimes survival is knowing what you're not. Rain on the pavement, pain in my chest. Came from the bottom, still gave my best. Cold nights taught me how to stay awake. Hard times showed me how much I could take. Street lights flicker while the city moves. Everybody got something they gotta prove. I walked through storms with my head held high. Built my future underneath the darker sky. 2 years later, Malik had changed his route, found steady work and finally moved out. His mother had heat, his sister had shoes. He proved you can win without paying street dues. I was still recording down in the basement, turning every hardship into a statement. The record spun with a dusty guitar, trumpet in the back like a distant star. Kick drum hit with that heavyweight knock, bassline roll like thunder through the block. I wrote about people who wanted respect, about making mistakes and living with effects. The gangster image was everywhere around, but I saw the pain beneath every sound. Gold on the neck couldn't cover the fear. A fast car couldn't bring lost people near. Some brothers talked about loyalty all night, but disappeared when the situation wasn't right. Others stayed silent without saying much. Those were the people I trusted and loved. I learned a real man protects what matters, doesn't let pride turn his whole life backwards. Being tough isn't proving you're dangerous, it's keeping your family safe when the world gets anxious. Every verse became another reflection, every failure created another correction. I wasn't trying to hide where I came from, I wanted to show that survival could become something. The street gave me scars, music gave me vision, pain gave me strength to make better decisions. I carried the past but refused to stay there, build something new from the broken air. Rain on the pavement, pain in my chest. Came from the bottom, still gave my best. Cold nights taught me how to stay awake. Hard times showed me how much I could take. Street lights flicker while the city moves. moves. Everybody got something they gotta prove. I walk through storms with my head held high, build my future underneath the darker sky. Now when it rains, I remember that night. Two young men trying to make things right. Malik found peace, I found my voice. Both of us survived by making a choice. His sister graduated, first in the family. His mother smiled like she finally could breathe. He called me one night and said we made it. Those 4 words were worth every struggle we faced. I played the old record from the basement days. Dust on the cover, memories in the haze. The trumpet sounded like somebody speaking. The bass kept moving while the city was sleeping. I realized the struggle never truly disappears. It changes shape as you move through the years. What once felt like a prison became a lesson. What once caused pain became my expression. I don't glorify the streets or the scars. I remember the nights when we wished upon stars. The gangster life had consequences too real. No movie could capture the wounds you feel. Now I tell young brothers, protect your vision. Don't let desperation make your decision. Make your decision.
Yeah. Don't ask me where I'll be tomorrow. I learned to handle the day first. One day, one choice, one breath. Boom, bap, boom, bap, boom, bap, boom, bap, boom, bap. One day at a time, that's how I survive. Through the empty rooms and the nights I cried. Had the weight of the world sitting deep in my mind. Still kept moving. One day at a time.
One day at a time. When the money ran low, when the people I trusted decided to go. Life took pieces, but I stayed on my grind.
Found a little more strength.
One day at a time.
I remember waking before the sun came up. Cold floor underneath, empty coffee cup. Mama already gone, working another shift. Trying to make a little money, stretch a little bit. I looked around the room at the things we own. Old television, broken telephone. Nothing looked expensive, nothing looked new. But everything inside that room represented what we knew. We weren't rich, but we had each other. That's what mattered to my sister and brother. When the lights went off because the bill was late, we sat together laughing while we waited on fate. Outside the city, didn't care about our struggle. Traffic kept moving through the rain and puddles. People passed by with their own problems to hide. Everybody carrying something on the inside. My childhood friend Andre wanted more. He hated being broken, sleeping on the floor. He started hanging with some older street figures, thinking quick money will make his future bigger. They showed him cars, jewelry, inexpensive nights, made dangerous choices, look like paradise. He said, I just want my family living good. I understood exactly why he thought he should. But every shortcut comes with something attached. Every fast dollar can create a bigger crash. I told him, brother, don't let desperation decide. He looked at me and said, I gotta provide. I couldn't blame him for wanting more, but I knew what those streets had waiting in store. Sometimes people don't choose cause they wanna be bad. They choose because survival makes them desperate and mad. That night I went home and started to write, trying to turn all that pressure into something right. I wrote about Andre, my family and me, about what it really means to struggle to be free. One day at a time, that's how I survived. Through the empty rooms and the nights I cried. Had the weight of the world sitting deep in my mind. Still kept moving. One day at a time.
One day at a time. When the money ran low, when the people I trusted decided to go. Life took pieces, but I stayed on my grind.
Found a little more strength.
One day at a time.
Basement microphone, headphones on tight. Dusty vinyl playing through the middle of the night. Guitar sample humming with a wounded tone. Made the dark basement finally feel like home. Kick, drum, punch, snare crack with the beat. Bassline rolled underneath the concrete. Trumpet came softly like a voice from the past. While I wrote about memories I thought wouldn't last. I wrote about bills and the fear of eviction. About brothers making choices without clear vision. About mothers staying strong when they felt weak. About fathers working 7 days a week. I wrote about love that didn't survive, about friends who left and never said goodbye, about losing people before they grew old, about watching young dreams slowly turn cold. The gangster lifestyle had a powerful image, but real life doesn't come with a movie script. And sometimes the toughest man breaks down alone. Sometimes the loudest voice is hiding a wounded soul. I learned respect isn't something you demand, it's something you earn through the way you stand. Not by intimidation, not by fear, but by staying loyal when nobody else is near. I watch people change when money arrives, watch friendship disappear when somebody got pride, watch brothers become strangers over little mistakes, then regret every word when the friendship breaks. That's life. People grow, people leave, people return, sometimes they don't.
And you still gotta keep moving.
You still gotta keep moving.
I started working hard, improving my craft, trying to build a future that could finally last. Every rejection pushed me deeper into the booth. Every failure made me hungry for truth. I didn't need perfection, I needed direction. I needed patience, discipline, and self-protection. One day became two became years, and slowly I became stronger than one day at a time. That's how I survived through the empty rooms and the nights I cried. Had the weight of the world sitting deep in my mind.
Still kept moving.
One day at a time, one day at a time. When the money ran low, when the people I trusted decided to go, life took pieces, but I stayed on my grind.
Found a little more strength.
One day at a time.
Yeah. No silver spoon, no easy road, no perfect ending.
Just life.
Boom. Yeah. No silver spoon. I was raised by the grind. Had a heavy heart and a restless mind. Every empty pocket taught me how to plan. Every hard season made me understand. I walked through the struggle with my head held high. Watched old friends vanish, watched old dreams die. Still I kept moving when the road got rough. Life took plenty, but it couldn't take enough. I grew up counting change beside the kitchen sink. Mama asking me what I wanted to eat. I said anything because I knew the truth. Sometimes being grown starts when you're still young. The refrigerator hummed, but the shelves looked bare. Winter came cold through the window frame. Dad worked overtime until his fingers hurt. Still the paycheck disappeared. Before the weekend, I saw him come home with his shoulders low, never telling us how much we owe. He'd sit in silence, stare at the floor, then wake up early and go work some more. That's where I learned what sacrifice meant. Not from books, but from every unpaid rent. Not from movies, not from television scenes, but from watching my parents abandon their dreams outside. The block had its own education. Every corner came with a different temptation. Young brothers wearing expensive clothes, talking about money, nobody knew where it came from. One of them, Marcus, had a heart of gold, but life had made his personality cold. He lost his brother when he was 17, and after that, he stopped believing in dreams. He told me, life don't care about your plans. I said, maybe not, but we still gotta stand. He laughed and said, you're always talking hope. I said, hope is sometimes the only way to cope. We stayed outside until the street lights flashed, talking about futures while the whole world passed. He wanted revenge, I wanted a microphone. Both of us trying to find our way home.
Silver spoon, I was raised by the grind. Had a heavy heart and a restless mind. Every empty pocket taught me how to plan. Every hard season made me understand. I walked through the struggle with my head held high. Watched old friends vanish, watched old dreams die. Still I kept moving when the road got rough. Life took plenty, but it couldn't take enough.
Basement lights flicker while the record spun. Dusty drums knocking like a loaded drum. Soul guitar crying underneath the sample. Trumpet floating through the room like an old memory. I grabbed the microphone. and emptied my chest. Talked about struggle, talked about stress, talked about men who were feared in the street but went home at night feeling incomplete. The gangster life looked glamorous from far away, but nobody showed the price you had to pay. The fast cars, jewelry, inexpensive clothes couldn't erase all the people they lost. I watched Marcus get deeper into the game. His voice got quieter, but his anger stayed the same every month. Brought another problem to solve. Every solution created another problem involved. I tried to pull him toward another direction. He told me this is bigger than your music lessons. I said, then make it bigger than your fear, because the people who love you still want you here. He didn't answer, just looked at the ground. Sometimes silence says everything without a sound. I went back to the basement and wrote all night, trying to turn darkness into something bright. The beat was rough, the sample was worn, but something inside me started getting reborn. I learned poverty isn't only about cash. Sometimes it's opportunities disappearing fast. Sometimes it's growing up without somebody near. Sometimes it's living your whole childhood with fear. That's why I write for the people unseen, for the tired workers and the teenagers' dream, for the men who act hard because they can't cry, for the mothers who smile while they're saving for a dry spoon. I was raised by the grind, had a heavy heart and a restless mind. Every empty pocket taught me how to plan. Every hard season made me understand. I walked through the struggle with my head held high, watched old friends vanish, watched old dreams die. Still I kept moving when the road got rough. Life took plenty, but it couldn't take enough. Years later, Marcus called me out the blue. Said, brother, I finally understand what you knew. He left that lifestyle, found work downtown, started rebuilding everything he burned down. He said, I thought being feared meant being strong, but I spent too many years believing wrong. Money came fast, but peace went away, and I couldn't recognize myself at the end of the day. I told him, you're alive, that's where you begin. Don't let yesterday, but it couldn't take enough. Power gone again. Candles in the window. City still moving outside. Some people complain about the darkness. We learn how to live in it. Boom, boom, bap, bap, bap. No lights on the block, but the city still breathes. Cold wind through the hallway, dust under the keys. Had dreams in the dark when the money ran low. Trying to find a path where the street lights don't glow. No lights, no heat, still we held our ground. Searching for tomorrow while the sirens sound. Came from a place where the struggle ran deep. But I kept one dream that refused to sleep. Power went out around 9 that night. Mama lit candles just to make things bright. The refrigerator silent, the apartment cold. Another chapter in the story nobody told. Rent was late, groceries almost gone. Still my mother told me we'd make it till dawn. She wrapped herself in an old winter coat, smiled at me like everything was remote. I knew she was tired, I could see it clear, but she never let the family see her fear. That night, I promised I would change our fate, even if the journey was painfully late. Outside the block, stayed wide awake. Cars rolled slow while the building shook. Young brothers gathered underneath the awning, talking about money in another morning. Some wore fresh sneakers, some wore old shoes. Everybody had something they couldn't lose. The corner had whispers about quick success, but every story carried hidden stress. One brother named Darnell pulled me aside, said, you got talent, don't let this city decide. He had been around longer, seen the whole cycle, knew how temptation could turn into trouble. He told me, money comes and money goes, but your name stays with every road that you chose. I never forgot those words from that night. They became a compass whenever things weren't right. I went back inside and opened my notebook, wrote every thought from the life that I took. The power it was gone, but the page stayed bright. So I wrote my future in the candlelight.
No lights on the block, but the city still breathes. Cold wind through the hallway, dust under the keys.
Yeah.
Had dreams in the dark when the money ran low. Trying to find a path where the street lights don't go.
Yeah. No lights, no heat, still we held our ground.
Searching for tomorrow while the sirens sound.
Yeah.
Came from a place where the struggle ran deep, but I kept one dream,
yeah,
that refused to sleep.
Yeah. Basement studio, wires across the floor. Old wooden table leaning by the door. Needle touched the record, guitar started crying. Trumpet floated while the drums kept knocking. I wrote about nights when the power disappeared, about every struggle that made us more prepared, about fathers working 2 jobs without rest, about mothers giving everything they had left. I wrote for the brothers standing on the corner, trying to survive before becoming another number. The gangster lifestyle looked strong from the street, but nobody saw the nights without sleep. Some carried anger like a permanent weapon. Some carry pride like a heavy possession. Some wanted respect so badly they forgot that real respect can't be purchased or bought. Learn strength isn't always aggression. Sometimes it's making a different decision. Sometimes it's walking away from the crowd even when everybody wants you to stay proud. Darnell disappeared a couple years later, chasing fast money, becoming a stranger. I heard different stories from different people, but nobody knew what happened beneath the evil. That loss became another lesson in my mind. You can lose yourself while searching to shine. So I kept working, kept building my craft, trying to create a future bigger than the past. Every rhyme was a piece of my history. Every beat became part of my victory. The struggle didn't vanish, it changed its shape, and music became my way to escape.
Lights on the block, but the city still breathes. Cold wind through the hallway, dust under the keys. Had dreams in the dark when the money ran low. Trains in the dark, trying to find a path where the street lights don't glow.
No lights, no heat, still we held our ground.
Still we held our searching for tomorrow while the sirens sound. Came from a place where the struggle ran deep, but I kept one dream, that refused to sleep.
Yeah. Years passed and the block finally got new lights, but I still remember those candlelit nights. The same old buildings got painted again, but some memories never change with the paint. I visit my mother with groceries
every week.
She smiles when she sees me,
barely needs to speak.
She remembers the nights
when the money was gone.
Now she watches me knowing
I carry the song.
I still hear those words from Darnell sometimes,
like an old trumpet buried inside the rhyme.
Your name stays with every road that you chose.
That sentence became the backbone of my prose.
I don't celebrate the pain, we survive.
I don't celebrate the pain,
we survive.
I respect every reason we stayed alive.
Woo. Yeah.
Out from nothing, trying to make a way. Waking up hungry, but I worked every day. Life put pressure on my back like a chain. I learned how to smile while I walk through pain. Out from nothing, but my vision stayed clear. Lost some close ones, watched them disappear. I didn't have much, but I carried my pride. Built a better future with the struggle inside.
1 room apartment, mattress on the floor. Cold air sneaking underneath the door. Mama made dinner from whatever remained. Still somehow made it taste better than it should have tasted. My little sister slept beside the wall. I stayed awake listening to the hallway call. Neighbors arguing, footsteps upstairs. Everybody carrying invisible affairs. I wanted sneakers that I saw in the store, but asking for them felt like asking for more. Mama looked at me and said, maybe next year. I smiled back because I didn't want to fear. That's when I learned what sacrifice meant. When somebody loves you more than they love their own comfort. She gave me everything she never had, even when the situation was looking bad. Outside, the neighborhood was full of ambition. Some chasing jobs, some chasing recognition. Some young men carried themselves like kings, cause looking powerful was easy than admitting things. I knew a brother named Jay from around the way, always talking about escaping someday. He had a mother sick and bills stacked high, so he started running packages just to get by. He wasn't evil, he was desperate and young, trying to protect everyone he loved. But every step deeper made it even harder, until the street became his unwanted father. One evening he told me, I don't like this life. I said to me, before it takes your life. He looked at me with tired eyes and said, sometimes you don't choose the road you let. Those words followed me for years afterward, cause life can make good people play hard. That's why I never judge what I didn't know. Everybody carries a story beneath the surface.
Miles from nothing, trying to make a way. Waking up hungry, but I worked every day. Life put pressure on my back like a chain. I learned how to smile while I walked through pain. Miles from nothing, but my vision stayed clear. Lost some close ones, watched them disappear. I didn't have much, but I carried my pride. Built a better future with the struggle inside.
Basement walls shaking from the kick and snare. Dusty vinyl spinning through the midnight air. Soulful guitar underneath the rhythm section. Trumpet floating like a street side confession. I put my life inside every 16. No fake stories, just the things I've seen. I talked about bills and broken relationships, about fathers disappearing and mothers losing sleep. I talked about gangsters without making them heroes, cause every tough exterior hides something below. Some men wanted respect because they felt small. Some built walls because they've been hurt before. I talked about friends who betrayed my trust, about promises turning into ashes and dust, about brothers who vanished, chasing a dream, then realized the dream wasn't what it seemed. The neighborhood taught me to watch every move, but life taught me there's more you gotta prove. Being dangerous isn't the same as being strong, and being fair doesn't mean you're right or wrong. Real strength was paying the rent on time, keeping your family safe, staying out of crime. Real courage was admitting when you needed help, instead of carrying everything by yourself. I started working harder, learning every day, trying to build a future in a different way. The music grew stronger, the verses got clear. I finally understood why I was still here. Every failure gave me another direction. Every rejection sharpened my self-reflection. I stopped waiting for somebody to save me, started becoming the person I wanted to be. The road was long, but I kept moving forward, even when the opportunities felt ignored. Miles from nothing, but nothing wasn't forever. I learned that persistence can change your weather.
Miles from nothing, trying to make a way. Waking up hungry, but I worked every day. Life put pressure on my back like a chain. I learned how to smile while I walked through pain. Miles from nothing, but my vision stayed clear. Lost some close ones, watched them disappear. I didn't have much, but I carried my pride. Built a better future with the struggle inside.
Years later, I drove past that old apartment. Same building, standing like a piece of my heart.